Please take note, this guide isn't specified for an experienced player, and the route to said boss or location will not be given unless stated throughout the video. This guide is merely a tips and trick guide to help you through the boss in hand. All of my gear that I've shown to you, including potions, familiar or anything related to that, is not a priority and doesn't need to be your final outcome. I hope you enjoy and learn something along the way. I do not own Runescape or anything related to it. No copyright infringement is intended. Hello, my name's Dom and welcome to this Bandos guide. There is annotations below directing you to what part you want to watch. Thanks. Hello, my name is Dom and welcome to this Bandos guide on the 3rd of January 2013. I'm going to jump straight into it, going through all the armour and switching all the boring stuff like jumping to the bank, forgetting potions, familiars, all that kind of jazz. And we're going to kick off this with the armour. I've got Helm of Knitter's Knot, I think. I don't even know how to pronounce this sort of stuff, so I'm just going to leave it. Bandos chestplate, Bandos tassets, dragon boots, the ring from Fight Kiln, Barrow's gloves, chaotic maul, fury, and the fight cape from Fight Kilns. The aura that I'm using is Viverance. It increases your prayer potion boost by 3%, I think, and slows down prayer consumption. I think that's the main ability of it. If you've got a better aura, then use it. As I said in the disclaimer, you don't have to use everything that I'm using in the video. You can switch stuff out. Say for Bandos you could put Torva or Torags or Void, even if you want to go that sort of way. So yeah, this has been the armor guide. I like to bring, when I'm going to Bandos, 6 overloads, 3 prayer renewals and a load of super restores with 3 rocktails, yak pouches, yak scrolls and 2 Trollheim teleports, as you can see in my inventory. My yak does contain a load of rocktails for food, 5 super restores and 2 more yak pouches. I keep a yak pouch in my inventory. This is a good tip just in case it decides to die while you're killing the boss and then all your food drops on the floor. You start to swear and blind and then your mum comes upstairs and gives you a backhand across the cheek. So this is a very good tip for not getting into trouble, guys and girls. Remember, this isn't a guide on showing you what I would like you to bring, what you need to bring. It's what I like to bring so you can learn from me and my mistakes. If I've made mistakes, then you can tell me. With the new Evolution of Combat update, I'd just like to tell you this before we get on to the next topic. Soul Split is going to be your main healing ability. If you don't have Soul Split, I do recommend you get this because it's absolutely amazing. After the Evolution of Combat update, you just don't need any food at all. But I suggest bringing some food for peace of mind just in case you start getting bummed or what have you by Bandos and his minions. Then you have food to eat in a quick time. You can also put your food into the action bar so you can just click a button and it eats straight away, but I don't like to do that because that never happens to me. Thank you, and we're on to the next part. Prayers are pretty basic. All you need to be bringing is curses. If you don't have curses, then you'll be on the normal prayer. I don't really know what prayers to pray on a normal prayer because I haven't used them in a long time, in a very long time. So the prayers that I have got to quick cast is Protect Item, Berserk, I don't know why I have Berserk on, Soul Split, Turmoil. You need Soul Split. You don't need to protect range or melee or mage. You need Soul Split on it if you have Soul Split. I can't stress this enough. I'm not going to go too in depth with this because you should already know, but yeah, assuming you're already at Bandos, made your way there and got there okay, you're going to want to kill goblins and ogres. These are ogres, these are goblins. After the Evolution of Combat update, the goblins are a bit of a pain in the ass to kill, but they're not too difficult. I think they're weak to mage, but they still die by melee. It doesn't really make a difference. You want to get 40 kill count before you go into the Bandos room, which some of you will already know, but for the people who are new to this, then you want to kill these. For 40 kill count, you do need a hammer to get into the Bandos room, but you have a hammer in your tool belt, which is a very nifty update. So what you need to do is kill these, and I'll speed this part up, just so you get a basic idea of what you're doing, where to run and what to go. threshold abilities using a new evolution of combat update, adrenaline, what to use, when to use it, all that sort of jazz. I'll tell you the abilities that I've got in my action bar at the moment. They are Slice, Cleave, Sever, Punish, Dismember, Fury, Smash, Assault, Hurricane, Quake, Regenerate, and Berserk. Berserk's really just a kill your adrenaline sort of issue. Sometimes I'll get in boss fight, I'll have 100% energy, Bandos will almost be dead, there'll be no minions left, and I'll just use it for the sake of it. I won't need to use my health or anything like that, so I just have that for a bit of fun really. But you could swap it out for Overpower or Meteor Strike. I guess it really depends, up to you. Some of the abilities require one-handed or two-handed weapons, like Massacre requires two-handed weapons, so on and so forth. Really, you can switch these out. They don't have to be in the exact same order. You could switch them out to your liking, obviously. I mean, you could put some defensive cooldowns in there. You could use Insight, which no, you couldn't use Insight. I don't even know what that does. What does it do? Your attacks will cause your target to attack you instead. Oh, that's tanking abilities. But if you're using a shield with a chaotic longsword or something like that, then there's other shield abilities that you can use in here. That you want to deal with mainly if you're going with a team and you want to change, I don't know, Cleave for, let's say, Preparation, reducing damage, and you can do it. It's totally up to you. This is just what I use. Now we're going to go into the Bandos fight after I find the world, and we'll see what goes from there. Now that you're in Bandos and you've killed all the minions, well, you wouldn't have killed all the minions, but you're just about to go when you'll see a big pile of lootations on the floor. And this is where all the minions and that stuck up, so there's hardly any moving. Don't really want to waste a drop tail. I'm not going to be staying here for long because I want to go to armour. Just put a load of gear for armour. As I said, I'll have a load of threshold left, so you just use Regenerate for that empty health that you have, because there's no point eating and wasting that little bit of health. But you want to stand over here next to this bone altar and the purple wall, and Bandos will spawn here. The ranging minion will spawn over here. Melee there, no mage there, melee there, and once Bandos spawns he'll travel over here to stack here, and all of the minions should stack here or here. If they don't, then it's not really much of a big issue, but you really do need all the minions stacking on each other to get the full benefit of your Hurricane and Quake and Cleave abilities, your AoE abilities to heal yourself, because that's what heals you up with Soul Split. So you want to wait, just keep on hitting Bandos with your main abilities, Dismember, all that sort of jazz, and once they're all stacked, start off with a Cleave, straight back to your normal abilities, Quake, Fury, and as you can see, once you get past 50% you can use your little thresholds. I just stack it up for a while and then use them all at once. Hurricane, Assault. Assault is a combo attack, so don't press anything whilst it's doing its combo. It'll do 3 swings and then it'll be over. I did that a lot. I was using Assault and then using the ability straight after, just button mashing, and I won't get the main benefit out of it. This is all you need to be doing really. Using your mini abilities like Slice, Cleave. We'll Cleave again. As you can see, some of the minions are already dying. And now that I have Bandos is almost dead, I'm going to use Berserk. A thing with Berserk is you give 50% more damage, but you also take 50% more damage. I just use it when bosses almost died because I really can't be arsed killing it when it's got like 2 HP left. I'm really hoping to get a drop as well whilst I'm in this fight. Probably not, but you don't really need to waste all your threshold like I do when you want to conserve it. Try and keep yourself in combat. There is a couple of tips to keep yourself in combat as well after you've killed all the minions, which I will show you. And I'll do one more boss kill. After the boss kill I'm going to speed things up just to show you it's sped up, so you get the main idea of what you're doing. I don't know why I just ate a rock tail there, but the main way to keep yourself in combat is go into your protection, use anticipation, and you'll stay in combat and your adrenaline won't drop. If you move over here as well to where your loot will be and wait until you come out of it, you can go into the range tab and escape. You'll leap backwards like so and you'll stay in combat. If you have a lot of adrenaline and you don't want to waste it, you can use these little tips to keep yourself in combat while Bandos is spawning. It normally takes about a minute to spawn, minute and a half, I'm not too sure. It's pointless me doing it because I had hardly any left and I never save adrenaline unless I'm getting crashed. But that hardly ever happens now, unless it's a game age, blood burst and all that shite. But it's unlikely that it'll get crashed. But that's all there is to it really, so we'll wait for another boss. Slow and steady wins the race. Anytime now. Here we go, it spawned again. Should be really on this space here. I was just there to show you my ranging ability. We're going to start off with your normal abilities to a cleave when they're all stacked on each other, so you get all the benefits from your AoEs. AoE stands for area of effect, by the way. Dismember, T-Fury, Hurricane, Slice, Quake, and then we'll finish it off with Assault. After you've done all this, you should get some pretty nice hits. If you don't, then like me, you're very unlucky. I mean, I only hit once then. Usually you can hit 3k 3 times in a row, that's 9k. It hardly ever happens, but it does happen. So yeah, just keep on using all this sort of stuff and you should be all gravy. Use another Hurricane, Quake, Cleave, seeing how they're all dead and I've still got adrenaline left and they're all dead and they'll spawn again, then you'll have to waste time killing them. It's just a pain in the arsehole. Excuse my French. See, that was a pretty good combo there. But guys, I hope you enjoyed. I've got a couple of surprises, some bloopers from when I was recording the video. And we'll show them now, with also some drops from my last trip. Sped up. See ya. I hope you all learnt something new within this guide, and I hope it taught you some basic things, if some things that you weren't already known. And I had loads of fun making it. The next guide will be Armadillo. I'm going to start doing that now, camping that for a bit, getting some drops on the go. So I'll see you later. Just take it easy and be safe.